Welcome to the Dabbler. Hey, question, boys.
Yeah. See.
You guys ever in the afternoon really low on the energy, looking for that jitterless pep in your step?
On occasion.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I got the answer for you.
Yeah.
Say hello to Dubby Energy.
Dubby
Camera?
Energy.
Dubby Energy.
Kind of like the W there. It's almost like you're going to get your win. Like a W.
Like a W.
Yeah.
Let me tell you right now. Tons of flavors. Jeff, give us an example of a flavor they
Actually,
got.
one of the flavors, this one's my favorite. Personally, I'm going to be purchasing this. It is called Grandpa's Denture Water. Let me read the description to you here.
That sounds horrific.
Yeah, this is the flavor.
It's got to be good, though.
The flavor profile. Ever heard of a pitaya and mango combo? It's all Grandpa's favorite treats right before bed. This is why his denture water is always tasting pretty good. Those dentures soak in that water overnight. I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Oh, yeah.
And create a really nice concoction
Sounds
of pitaya
nice.
and mango.
Forget
It's really
Blue
sweet
Chew.
and fruity. And you're just happy to have your grandpa around. Cheers. Drink up.
That's awesome. Yeah, like
Nice.
well said. Forget Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Get Dubby Energy.
Get some
Dubby Energy.
Dubby.
Dubby Energy online. 10% off. Use promo code DABBLE. Please. It is delicious. This one right here, look at this. This is green apple. Look at the color. Does that look green to you? It's not green. You know why? No artificial colors. No sugars. No additives. Tastes a little chalky. You know why? Vitamins. That's why. Anyways, go get your Dubby Energy.
Cancer free. W Energy.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to part dos of episode 14. As per usual, Jeff is on his phone for the start of the podcast.
Sorry, I'm taking care of family business stuff right
Pretty
now.
standard operating procedure. For those of you who watched the pizza challenge, kudos to you. Ben's the big winner, as you all
champ.
saw. But yeah, we have Mr. Bryce Gary on the line. Bryce, how are you?
I'm doing great. How's everybody?
We're fantastic, dude. Ready to talk some NFL football?
My favorite time of the year.
Yeah, the
It
playoffs
is.
are glorious.
The real Christmas starts.
You know what I wish, though? I wish that they still did 3 games Saturday, 3 games Sunday.
Uh-huh.
I don't like the Monday night. playoff
The Monday's
game.
weird. It is weird. I do like an extra day of football, don't get me wrong, but the Monday is a little bit odd to me.
Yeah. You know what I do love, however? That every single year we get to watch the Houston Texans Saturday morning.
Well,
They're like-
1:30.
Well, Saturday early game.
Early game, yeah.
They're just always
true?
slated.
It's been for,
Yeah.
I think it's the last 9 times they've been in the wild card. They've played at the 1:30 slot on Saturday.
Yeah, apparently,
That's crazy.
which is the lowest rated game.
Is it really?
Yeah. So, like, Houston, for some reason, just doesn't have any national cachet.
Interesting.
And so they just put them at the early game on Saturday.
Nobody
So-
I
cares
mean,
about
outside of
Houston.
Houston, who cares?
Yeah. Even when they played the Chiefs in that, remember that, wait, was that divisional round? That might have been divisional.
Yeah, that was the one where Houston went up big early,
Oh,
Yeah.
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 and then Tampa.
You know what they should
Houston
call it?
just fell apart.
Yeah.
They should name the 1:30 slot on Saturday the Schaub slot.
There you go.
Schaub's slot.
Because that's what it always was. Like, oh, Matt Schaub, Saturday.
That's
yeah,
true.
Deshaun Watson too. Yeah,
Yeah, Deshaun.
Just Schaub.
This is a Deshaun
Wow.
Watson free
the Deshaun
podcast.
Watson slot. Yeah, keep it PG-13.
About to be usurped by Cam Ward.
Yeah.
Anyways, dude, let's get into it.
Do you think he just takes over his massage times?
He's like, this is my time for a massage.
Cam walks in, he's like,
I don't hate Deshaun. Move. Ain't
That's
nothing
a
happy
rookie
around
quarterback.
here.
As the rookie quarterback, he's gonna have to do the massaging.
that is true.
Oh, you want
More
extra?
lotion, more lotion.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. Back on track.
Yeah, back on
Back on
track.
track. Back on track.
6 games, wild card weekend. I'm so stoked. It's gonna be incredible.
Yeah. Super excited.
First game, as we mentioned, Saturday early game. The Chargers and the Texans
Go Chargers, baby.
I know this has Jeff written all over it.
in Houston. Chargers are favored by 3 points.
Oh, J.K. Dobbins is healthy? Man.
They just signed Zeke.
No,
And they signed
I
Zeke.
actually-
Watch out.
Oh, did they?
They did.
Sure did.
Chargers did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They want his goal line presence.
I'm convinced. I'm going Houston. No, seriously. Houston's going to be, to me, they're going to be one of those teams that they're going to win one game. And then they're just going to show the NFL that they don't quite belong in the playoffs. I like this matchup. I think it's going to be, I think defense is going to control this matchup. And then, yeah, I just see too much Houston. I don't even know. Do they have their receivers back?
No.
Bell, Nico Collins?
No.
They have they just picked up Deontay Johnson. But
Well, his
no
efforts
Tank
on
Dell,
point.
no Stephon Diggs. But
Yeah, I'll still take Houston. Houston by 3.
all right.
All right.
Next game, Saturday night. My son has a hockey game, so I will be missing it.
Oh, yes.
Steelers at the Ravens.
Oh,
Ravens are favored by
Rematch.
9.5.
rematch. But
saw
this
that.
time
That is
at Ravens.
wild.
That's an outrageous line.
By 9.5.
The NFL forgot that they were division rivals.
They did.
And that game is all we talked about this last time.
Yeah.
That game's always 18-16.
Yeah, it's always like
Right.
that. What did
Right.
it end? 21-19 or 21-17 this last
think it
game?
I think it was like 20 to 18.
17, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Good grief. Ravens. I'm going to take Ravens, but there's no way it's going to be 10 points.
No.
There's
It will
absolutely no
not
way.
be 10 points.
I might give them 4, like 20 to 16, something in that range.
Yep.
But ain't no way I'm going to give them 10 points. Lamar's bugaboo has been the Steelers.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
100%.
It has been, and the playoffs in general.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't mention
And the
Patrick
playoffs in
Mahomes
general.
around him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Somebody
call
says
there.
Patrick Mahomes
It-
curls up.
If Baltimore scores 25, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't know if they will. Mike Tomlin's gonna have that defense. It just seems like a Mike Tomlin game to me. Mm-hmm. It just seems like it.
Let's make it 7. Russ Wilson.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's counting them out just because they backed their way into the playoffs
Yeah,
to close out the season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's it's Mike Tomlin.
yeah, they did lose like five straight.
Yeah, they
but
did.
It's still Mike Tomlin.
It's true.
He's like, I got my 10 wins.
Don't
Yeah.
show him anything. We're
Yeah.
gonna make the playoffs. That's
Everyone-
what it felt like.
This will get
Everyone
us in.
take 5 weeks off. We'll
Yeah.
be ready to go.
Yeah.
We can show up.
Playoffs, here we come.
Make sure
Yeah.
we're practicing. It's okay.
All right, Bryce. Sunday morning, Broncos at the Bills. Another big line.
Oh,
Bills favored by 8.5.
jeez.
The Bills are going to cover. The Bills
Do
are
you
going to
think
cover.
so?
I think they'll cover too, huh?
mean,
I think the Bills are going to wipe the floor with them.
I think I agree.
What was the score last time those two matched up, though? Didn't they play at Bills already?
I don't know if they played this year.
I don't think they did.
Also,
But-
if it was early, it doesn't matter. It's such a different Broncos
Yeah.
team now.
The Broncos are
Right.
good.
The Broncos are good. Sean Payton always, Bryce,
Yeah.
he's always got something up his sleeve.
Especially come playoff time. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so who knows? I could
We
see this
missed-
game being like 17-10 Broncos at halftime,
Yeah.
and then Josh Allen just putting the city of Buffalo on his back and scoring 4 touchdowns in the second
Yeah.
half.
I am very impressed with Knicks, though, so I'm curious to see what Knicks is going to do.
Bo.
Yeah, I mean, I would
I like
say
him.
Bo Nix is kind of secretly,
He is. He's one of those guys.
I would maybe say, like, second place offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say that it's a lot of pressure for a young kid, but he's 48. So
Yeah, with 93 starts. Yeah, no.
I mean, he does have 280 college games under his belt, you know?
Every
think he
time
has
I made that
grandkids.
joke, he's gotten older.
You think he does have grandkids? You're right, Bryce.
Oh, man. All right. Saturday afternoon game. The Packers at the Eagles. The Eagles are favored by 4.5.
We already talked about this.
Yeah, Eagles are going to roll. I don't know how healthy Jordan Love is because I just lost Christian
Hey.
Watson to the year.
Hey, Bryce,
That-
this is an anti-Eagles podcast, all right?
No,
I
it's
know.
not. No, it's
I know.
not. Fly Eagles,
There's
fly,
nothing
baby.
more I want than them to lose, but
Fly
I just can't
Eagles,
see it happening.
fly.
Yeah,
Saquon's coming out with a vengeance after being sat last week.
could be.
He's gonna have 280 from
300.
scrimmage.
Oh, jeez.
280.
I mean, I think that there's only two options: either the Packers win a nail biter or they get blown out.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I hope they get blown out.
they're playing at
because
Philly?
of what they did
Yeah.
in Dallas
At
last year.
Philly, yeah.
Yeah, you should. What is with Green Bay?
You know,
Embarrassed
I
Dallas
can't
last
root
year.
for the Eagles, dude.
Jordan
Nick Sirianni
loves-
is a bum.
Jordan loves to beat the Cowboys.
Nick Sirianni is the worst coach in the playoffs, and it ain't close.
I mean,
At least he's in the playoffs, right,
He should
guys?
hire Mike McCarthy as an advisor for this game because he's so bad.
Mike McCarthy not going to Chicago?
Sources say that the Cowboys refuse to let McCarthy speak with the Bears because Jerry Jones is going to rehire him, and
Because
yeah.
Jerry can't pay dead money.
I'm going to burn this place to the ground.
Jerry's trying to hold his purse a little too close to the hip.
I mean, how do you go from stink to suck overnight? Oh, you go to Chicago.
hey,
Yeah, it's true though.
you're not wrong.
All right, Eagles. Sunday night. This
But
is
that's the last game the Eagles win.
ooh. I like,
Oh, okay.
That's a hot
Okay.
take.
I like this. Sunday night. Commanders at the Bucks. It's the Baker game. Come on.
Yeah, I know which way you're leaning.
Tampa
I'm
Bay's
going
favored
the other
by
way.
3.
Boulder shoulders.
The
I'm
other. Do you
going
think
Jaden
Jaden
Daniels.
Daniels? Oh, come on.
I'm going. I'm with him on that.
Really?
I rode
Ben?
the Jaden train all fantasy
Dude,
season.
Baker to the moon.
Yeah.
Baker to the. Hey, I want Baker to succeed because Baker is Baker.
It's an Eli Manning year for
But
him.
I also cannot look past Jaden Daniels.
It's an Eli Manning year for him. Kind of sucked, was kind of decent, squeaked into the playoffs, gonna dominate.
Big
Dominate.
David versus Goliath Super Bowl.
Huge, dude.
Baker.
As a semi-disinterested Saints
Baker
fan this year,
Mahomes.
which
Semi.
lasted 2 weeks,
Yeah,
Of
you
the
guys
season?
were the best team.
I cannot root for the Bucks.
I mean, that's
I
fair.
just can't.
That is fair.
Just yeah.
I do think that more weapons have opened up for Jaden Daniels all of a sudden towards the end here.
I
Right,
mean,
so that's the one thing that it's
scary Terry.
yeah, scary Terry,
Unfortunately, if you bottle up 17,
Yeah.
who else do you have?
Crowder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With Zach Ertz, 85-year-old Zach Ertz? I don't think
I
so.
know, right? Old Zach.
If scary Terry shut down, they lose.
That's true.
Big.
The Bucks are also like really playoff experienced,
Yes.
True.
like up and down that roster, both
The
sides
entire-
of the ball.
Yep.
And Baker's Baker.
Right.
Vita Vea's gonna rip Jaden Daniels' head off his shoulders.
He would.
That's a difference of like 400 pounds.
That's old. That's like UFC 2 kind of stuff right there.
That is a mammoth of a man.
Yeah.
So to recap the weekend, Bryce has the Texans +3. He's got the Steelers to cover the 9.5. He's got the Eagles to beat
Got
the
that for
Packers
you.
by 5 or more. The Bills in a blowout, and the Commanders against the spread. Which brings us to Monday night.
Monday.
Vikings at the Rams, and the Vikings are only favored by a point.
Vikings are favored by a point.
Yeah.
1 point.
Uno.
Everyone got a little scared of the Sam
They
Darnold
did get scared. I mean,
Sunday night game.
to be
Yeah.
fair, the boy was getting crushed in the pocket.
He missed a lot of throws.
He did miss throws, but he had gotten absolutely mollywopped for an entire quarter before he started missing.
Mollywopped.
I think the Vikings are really good. I just think they had a bad game.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
I think they were
I
looking
think
past
that-
this game.
Just watching that game, I think they were already looking forward to this game.
Exactly.
Boy, this one's tough because McVay and company.
Yeah, that's a
Matt
scary,
Stafford.
such a dangerous.
Which
team.
one is showing up? Is it the old Detroit Matt Stafford or is it the new Rams Matt Stafford?
I mean, the Rams and Matt Stafford's still nasty. So
Right?
He's nasty.
Yeah.
And they're only favored by 1.
The
Vikings?
Vikings are favored by 1. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
it's a tight
Vikings
line.
by 3. They'll cover.
All right.
yeah, I think roster to roster, they should win by at least 3.
If the Rams win this game, that's a major upset.
Yeah,
Huge.
That's a big win.
huge. I don't know.
can't
There are some.
say it's impossible.
No,
Yeah, I
definitely
can't
not
either.
impossible, but
Both teams look so good. I find the
And
interesting.
then you know who's waiting next if the Rams do win. Then we have to talk about that.
at
yeah,
Detroit.
at Detroit.
Detroit.
Oh,
that's a
Yes.
problem.
that's a huge problem.
Actually, the script writers are sitting there gnashing at their team.
Yeah, they are.
please let it happen.
Come on.
Because they met last year, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in Ford Field, exactly the same.
Yeah.
Bucks,
Yeah,
Detroit's
no,
so
still take the
good.
Vikings.
Bucks, Rams, NFC Championship.
Come on.
Bucks.
I would love to see Baker go on a run. I would love it.
Hold on, you forgot.
Bucks and
Fly.
Rams in the NFC Championship. I promise you, I'm mowing the lawn during that.
You have a lawn to mow, Bryce?
Apparently,
Bryce, it's January.
Yeah, it's a little cold for mowing, dude.
He's gonna.
no,
You know, if you just hand trim everything, you're good.
I will weed whack until that battery dies. I'll be out there with scissors, just cutting away.
Oh, love it, love it. Oh man,
Yeah. I'm excited for the weekend. It's going to be good.
It's gonna be
Yeah, it
sick,
will be.
dude.
We have any bowl games this week?
Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Friday.
That's right.
We
That's
talked
right.
about those last week, didn't we, Bryce?
Yeah, I think we touched on them.
All right, let's pick them, dude. Let's pick them.
Let's pick them.
The first one is Notre Dame at Penn State.
Ooh,
And I believe, I'm pulling it up,
Notre Dame by 6, I think.
I think it's 7.5.
Huh.
It might be 6.5. Pulling it up right now.
We might have touched on this because we talked about the fact that if it was
We did.
if it was still the committee, it would be Oregon, Georgia, and they're both out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Notre Dame at Penn State. Notre Dame is favored by 1.5. And not really at. It's
right.
No, that's the one in
Neutral
Miami,
site.
right?
in Miami. Yeah.
Hard Rock.
1.5.
Notre Dame.
I don't know. There's a lot of college football people who think that Penn State is actually really good.
I want
I mean, they
Penn
are,
State
but-
to win this game and then just get boat raced in the championship.
We don't want a boat
I
race
don't
in
want
the
a boat race
championship,
in the
dude.
championship. We've had too many boat races in the championship.
That's true.
But
Fine. Penn State. But they still lose
fair enough.
championship.
Don't
That's
put that
it.
on
Hey.
us.
But it's not a boat race.
Don't put that on us.
Ay, caramba.
If Notre Dame wins this game and beats Ohio State or
Oh.
Texas, it's going to be really weird that they lost to Northern Iowa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the Huskies?
Yeah.
Who?
Notre Dame lost to one of the worst teams in college football.
Right.
Could you imagine?
Illinois.
Oh, yeah, Northern Illinois.
Illinois.
Can you imagine that coach though in recruiting? Hi, you'll have your boy come with us. We actually beat the defending national champions.
Yeah, I beat them. Oh, what was your record? 2-10.
2-10. But one of our wins.
Technically, we beat the number one team, so we kind of are the number one team.
Yeah.
Ipso facto.
Ipso facto.
We're 2A.
We are champions. They're just holding the trophy for us.
Then Friday night, Ohio State, Texas,
Pass.
in AT&T Stadium.
Oh.
Ohio State favored by 5.5.
What if Manning gets put in?
This game is going to go one of two ways. either this game is going to be a legendary shootout, or Ohio State is going to absolutely manhandle Quinn Ewers.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be the first option, though. I think that we haven't seen the best Texas game yet,
Yeah.
and I think that this may be it.
No, I definitely think game number 1 is going to be ruled by defense. And then game number 2, hopefully, is a lot of offensive fireworks.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm looking forward to those games as well. What a crazy weekend.
I know.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 5 straight games.
It's gonna be great.
Playoff
I'll be on
games.
shift for 2 of them. Thursday, Friday.
Well,
I'll be at Schweitzer for
Schweitzer.
all of
all
them.
of it.
All of it. Oh, because you're getting a
Marquez
house and
hockey.
everything. Nice.
Marquez hockey Friday and Saturday night.
Nice.
So I'll miss 2 of them.
Yeah. Friday and Saturday, I guess.
Practice.
I'll take care of Saturdays for our meeting.
Are we still
I'm in
going
San
for Detroit Buffalo Super Bowl, boys?
I like Eagles.
I thought that word was banned on the podcast.
You should have seen this massive eye roll over here with Mark.
It should be.
Nick Sirianni's a genius.
He just Ben just likes
Sirianni's-
to egg me on. Whatever I vehemently believe, he will take the other side on.
Anybody else in that division, I'm going for.
I know. No, I know.
Remember at the beginning of the year when I said the
appreciate
Commanders are going to make the playoffs over
Oh,
the
yeah.
Cowboys?
I do remember that.
Stupid C words.
It's all right,
Hey.
dude. It's all right. Dak's the highest paid player in the NFL. Don't worry about it.
He's a player. I thought he was just sitting on a
He
bench.
gonna earn it next year, baby.
He gonna earn it.
Said that for 3 years in a row.
Just keep saying it. Bryce,
will-
this
That's
guy
if he
is
doesn't
del-
hurt
he's
himself.
delusional.
I will believe my entire life.
That's okay. Derek Carr's already talking about coming back for 2025, so we're screwed.
Oh, Derek Carr. That man just needs to retire.
The Saints just be like, no, please don't.
You should stay home.
Yeah.
Go join
Take
David.
those dreamy eyes and take some pictures, brother.
Go join your brother on Fox.
Oh yeah.
Get out of here.
Right.
Dumpster fire.
Yeah.
We're going to be begging other teams to give us money. So we can sign draft picks.
That's
I
true.
love that.
That is true.
Hey, so on the night of the draft, we don't want any picks. Can we just get like a mill from Detroit or somebody?
Yeah.
Please. We're
Don't
begging.
You
you
should,
want the league to be healthy?
Yeah. You should trade for JJ McCarthy.
I will say, so Bryce, I'm on the
Take-
board of
take that
commissioners for the
contract.
upper league or for the men's league hockey over here. And
Uh-huh.
in the upper league, there's one team that just keeps getting rocked. And their team captain is like, hey, do you think that maybe I could take like 1 or 2 of all of your best players and I'll give you some of my worst players? I'm like, whoa.
1 or 2.
What's going on here? He's like, it's all about making it healthy and fun. I was like, find some better players.
There's no parity.
Seriously.
in
Yeah.
Beer league hockey.
Yeah.
Beer league hockey, if you suck, you suck.
Well, exactly.
One
Just drink
team's
more
got-
beer and you'll
one-
have more fun.
One team has to stink in beer league.
It's true.
Yeah.
And I've been on that team a lot. And this year I'm not.
Yeah, whether it's hockey or softball, yeah, I think we've all been there.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, Angelo's days.
Me and Mark had a stint out on the softball field.
We did.
Mark put together his paint crew and then like me and
It
John
was
Pierce.
It was the Sherwin-Williams team.
Oh, I remember
We
that.
sucked.
Erwin Williams.
We got destroyed, Bryce.
I went out for one game and
There
I was
were
like,
kids
that
out
was
there
fun.
who didn't even know how to play baseball at all.
You know, it's ridiculous.
They're like running on a pop up with one out. I'm like, what are we doing? this is little
boy.
league shit.
It was
I'd be
insane.
losing my mind out there.
Yeah, I was freaking out. It was, and then we had one of the Pierces, John Pierce, who has played baseball his entire life, can't catch a fly ball
Nope.
to
Nope.
right field.
Almost hit him in the forehead. I
We
remember that game.
hit him all the way over and right.
And then he ended up playing catcher
Yeah.
for the rest of the year. Like, all right,
Funny how that
catcher it
works.
is.
We put somebody out there who had never played baseball in his entire life, and he was better somehow. It was insane.
No, it's so weird because for our company, we do a softball game every year.
Yeah.
And I'm begging people, like, what do you want to play? Left center or left? Anywhere in the outfield. And they give me this weird look. And I'm like, look, dude. Or you can let somebody else catch fly balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the end of the second inning, they're like, "Okay, you don't ever leave the outfield."
Yeah, I remember
Do you
that.
just absolutely dominate that game, Bryce?
I mean, my legs catch up to me eventually, but the catching of the fly balls that
Yeah.
hasn't left,
Dude,
and that won't.
it's so crazy that people think softball, they're like, "Oh, I'll just hide in the outfield." It's like, no, that's
No, that's where
literally
the most
worst.
work is.
If you're gonna hide, play second base.
Yeah.
That's
Is it
true.
me and Paul were out there in
Yeah.
right and right center? I was throwing piss missiles from
Yeah,
deep.
you were.
Yeah. Throwing kids out at third from right center. People are like, "What the hell's going on around here?"
Never
Gotta
played
try and
baseball in
shoot
your
fire.
life.
I kind of suck at baseball, but I can throw that thing hard as hell.
I remember we went to the batting cage before the first game. It was like the day before or a couple days before.
Yeah.
And you're like, how's my swing look? And I was like, I don't know, fine. Why? What do you mean? You're like, I never actually played baseball before, Mark. I
I
was
played
like, oh,
till
yeah.
kindergarten.
I was like, oh, yeah. Shit.
That's
You never
crazy because
played?
Mark and I.
I didn't. By the time because it was the 4 boys and then 2 girls and me. By the time I was around, it was like that ship had sailed. So
Yeah.
I just kind of screwed around by myself at home.
That's when we were
makes
locked in the
sense.
Knights of Columbus.
Yeah, because I
fiasco.
played with Jeff first, and then I played with Mark,
Yeah.
and then Eric played up a couple times. He played third, I think.
Yeah,
Third?
he did. He played up with us, yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, softball. I wasn't. I mean, I was okay at softball. I just like hit a line drive and run to third because I'm
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, so
Right,
fast,
right.
dude.
Beat everything out.
Yeah, I was like, I can get the ball in play and run.
Every time you got a hit, we're running. I was like, this is bullshit.
I pinch ran for Mark multiple times.
Almost, yeah, most times.
Most times.
Well, because I always batted like second or third.
Yeah.
And you batted like eighth or ninth.
Yeah,
So I was like,
pinch runner.
I'd hit it into the outfield, jog to first, pitch runner. and then
Bryce, do you remember-
line drive to left field? Ben would score from first.
Do you remember how Mark used to run, Bryce?
Lots of steps.
Yeah,
it's the
lots.
same-
Of,
it's still the same thing.
Nothing's changed. Nothing's
Like
changed.
that guy's so fast.
Hey, all you saw me running like an idiot, yet nobody said something. Nobody said, "Hey, you know when you
did it for
run, you can
balance.
take longer strides." No one
did
taught
it
me
for
how to
balance.
run.
balance. Got to keep your feet upright, centered under you.
It was too enjoyable to watch, Mark.
I just went from point A to point B as fast as I could. No one told me how to do it. Apparently, I didn't know.
Luckily, I was always first, and then Mark was like third or fourth, so we
Yeah.
didn't really cross each other on the base paths.
Exactly.
No, I never
Exactly.
did. Yeah, I usually batted fifth back then.
Yeah.
What did I bat? I was like second or third. I led off a lot too. Those
Yeah,
were
you
good
did.
times. Those were good times. I miss it.
Baseball was a
ball.
fun time back then.
Yeah.
We, our entire pitching rotation in 8th grade was Lou and me and Bryce.
Yeah.
nice.
That was it. Two
And
of
then
us.
Justin Riggy, you remember that?
Yeah. Well, a couple people tried when like Lou or you or I would have a bad outing. We'd have to get creative with who else was going to pitch.
Was that when Victor would pitch occasionally?
Yeah, and like a blowout.
He could throw so fast, but he was not accurate.
That was like Lou.
Who was
too.
that?
That was like Lou.
Victor
too.
Roman. Oh
Lou
yeah.
was
Victor.
like Lou was
You guys
like,
remember Tommy?
yeah.
Dude, Tommy, like, I will never forget this my entire life. Like, Tommy was the only third baseman I know that needed the pitcher as a cutoff man.
Dude, there were so many times he would bounce the ball off the front of the
Dude,
mound trying to throw it
He
to
would
first.
bounce at my feet at the mound, and I'm like, what are you doing?
No, as the pitcher, you had to get out of the way because
Oh,
that thing
yeah.
was coming at your nuts.
That was not your head.
At best.
Your nuts.
Or your feet.
You just didn't
You
know
picked
when to
that
release
guy
the
to
ball.
play
He
third?
would spike that thing. Like
yeah.
he's trying to throw it first and it would bounce off the front of the mound and go up in the air and be like, what? Every time I was playing first, it'd be a ground ball to third. And he's super athletic and had a massive glove.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
like
huge.
16 inch. And so he'd glove everything.
Yeah.
And then he would like turn, just big old massive lanky wind up, and I'd be like straddling first, like, all right, where's this thing going?
Yeah.
And usually straight
Oh.
into the ground.
If it hit the screen behind us, we were lucky.
Yeah.
Sometimes it went way up the right field line.
Oh man.
Playing first for that team was
And
stressful
then
because
who was
Lou
was it Andrew Kublak was the second baseman with his little head bobs?
and Justin Riggy sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember Paul Middlemore watching Andrew Kublak go up to bat. He's like, "What the hell is that?" He's got the little head bobs going on. Like,
It's so much worse when you're wearing a helmet too.
yeah.
See this big round thing bobbing.
Lou always played short, and he
Yep.
threw that ball so damn hard at me. It was a like
Routine
I had
out,
to
just
like
80 miles an hour.
routine out. Well, because he did the like pro thing where he would ground it, take a couple of steps,
Jump step and
and
rifle
then
it.
rifle it at me.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, here we go.
There we go.
But he was pretty accurate usually.
Yeah, I missed out on all that.
Yeah, you did.
I think I had Romans in the outfield
Oh,
when I
Mark,
first started playing.
Mark Roman. Oh,
Yeah.
Victor and Kevin, because Victor would always try to throw people out at first base from right field.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, stop. Like, just stop. It doesn't work. We don't do that.
it worked. I feel like it worked once, and then he was like,
I
"Yes,
think it did work once.
My one trick pony. Here I go."
Yeah.
And Bryce's trick was to walk to second.
Yeah.
It'd be like a wild pitch ball forward, and Bryce would just sprint round first and dive into second base
Yep. Those are good.
over and over again.
Oh yeah.
Even
My dad
if you
always
didn't,
told me, I don't want to see you standing here. Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
Dad. You can go stand over there. That's second.
You smell. Go.
and even if you didn't, even if you like got a single or walked, first pitch you're on second, second pitch you're on third, and then just waiting for someone to hit you in.
Yeah.
To this day, I still love leading off.
Oh,
I still love it.
so much fun having to dive back.
We loved it too because at least 50% of the time, 2 pitches into the next at bat, you're standing at third,
Yeah.
Right.
It's so much fun.
just ready to score. Anyways, dude, appreciate all your NFL knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Hopefully the games go accordingly. I would
I
not
hope-
be upset at all if the Eagles lost.
I hope you go 5-1, and that's the one you get wrong.
Yeah.
Better than 0-6.
Yeah,
That's true.
we'll see how you do.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly.
Damn it, man. All right, dude. We'll catch you next week.
Sounds good,
See you,
guys.
Bryce.
Thanks
Take
for joining
care.
us,
See
Bryce.
you later.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Very nice. I'm telling you, dude, Saquon's coming in stomping in his J's, baby.
Man, stomping in his J's.
Nobody cares.
He's coming in stomping.
Nobody cares.
He gonna be packing
280
cheese.
all purpose.
Did you see that receiver for
3
the Bucks
touchdowns.
wearing J's?
Yeah. A lot of the
Sick.
players do it.
Really?
I mean, Air Force Ones, J's, whatever you got going.
I think that dude was wearing Jordan 1s.
Was he?
Oh,
Beautiful. There's a lot of Chicago ones that run
red,
around.
black, and white in the Bucks uniform. Oh,
It's so
That's
sick,
pretty cool.
dude.
That's
I
pretty
don't
cool.
even know. Like, can you just purchase those cleats, or do you have to get them custom?
no, you can get them. They have Jordan golf shoes
They have
too.
them now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They have golf shoes. I think any sport cleat too.
You must have to order them because I was in Dick's
Oh
like,
yeah, I'm sure.
3 weeks ago, and like they had sick shit, but none of that.
Yeah, for golf shoes.
Golf shoes, cleats. I was looking at cleats because I need a new pair. I've been rocking the same Hyperlights for 5 years. There's like nothing left on them. Like, why do I keep slipping? The studs are gone.
Does rugby have specific cleats?
Yeah, I just wear soccer cleats though.
Because rugby cleats are just a little bit longer, right?
They're longer and metal. They're metal studs.
Or are they
I-
metal?
I hate running in them. I hate
doesn't sound
kicking with them.
comfortable.
They stink. I'm a back.
Yeah.
You can get like back cleats for rugby players, but they're soccer cleats, so you might as well just get soccer cleats anyways.
Yeah. Well,
I think I have a pair of soccer cleats I never wear.
What size are you?
12.
Me too.
See if I can find them.
Mace
I mean, I'm probably just gonna
They're
get a new pair.
Black and orange, and they're barely worn.
I got black and silver sockers if you need them.
I need some of that new technology, dude.
I
They
have
weigh
some
like less
sweet-
than an ounce now.
Oh, actually, I have Jordan baseball cleats.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
Nice.
They're white and blue.
Baseball's got that front toe cleat though.
Yep, not allowed.
Yep.
Not allowed in rugby.
Yep.
Not allowed in soccer, even youth soccer.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had to cut several kids off.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Like, oh, come here.
A front toe spike. You're gonna kill someone.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, it's hard to
What
kick,
else
too.
has been going on, man?
So what else has been going
I
on?
don't know. Yesterday was a big day.
Jan 6, baby.
January
Jan
6th.
Certified. And then also Justin Trudeau. I mentioned it before while you were reading. He has proclaimed that he will resign after his new parliament is...
I mean, having a parliament in 2025, that's just... Take it. It's now US of A adjacent. That's what needs to happen.
I love how
All
Trump
right.
is just like, hey, the 51st state of Canada.
Did you
is
super
super
He
excited.
just posted on Twitter and Instagram like an hour ago. It's from Texas all the way up, all through Canada, and it's
Oh, yeah.
all the American flag.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yo, Prez, chill. I think that's
He
an
keeps
act of
going
war.
for it, dude. Well, what are they going to do?
Yeah, exactly. They're going to come down with some Mounties.
We're gonna get the ponies out.
We
dude.
refuse to sell maple syrup to you anymore.
That's it. That's all right. We got our Vermont trees.
Like, all right,
We
dude,
don't
we
need
Well,
it.
he's stepping
We
down
make it in
because
a
he won't
lab
play
anyway.
ball. He won't play ball with Trump, so they said, "Sir, you're gonna have to go."
That's the thing that I find interesting is that he
Dude, if
just had
Canada-
a meeting.
If Canada comes into the U.S., it won't be one state.
No,
It would never be. It would
It would
just
never
be
be.
like a like a.
they would probably form into. I'll bet you anything.
It would never even. It would cause too much strife across the world if we.
You
Oh
think?
my gosh,
100%.
it'd be
Why not?
crazy.
Why?
Because then we're Germany.
England would. Yeah, but is it? Are we Germany when they just decide to be part of us? When they vote to allow the?
They're not
their-
going to do that.
Yeah, we're not going to take
we're
it by
just
war.
We're going to be in charge, but we're not by name.
True.
I feel like there's a coup
no.
going on within the parliament that is completely controlled by the United States.
Something
Whoever
else.
goes into office is
Yep.
going to play ball with the U.S. like they never have before.
And this is another interesting thing too. So Britain just called for another presidential visit by Trump, which is the first time since the '60s that the royals have invited
take
a
them
president
too?
more than once.
Well, okay.
So here we
what's
go,
his
so-
name? What's Henry? King Henry. What's his name?
Right now,
right
Yeah.
now.
it's Charles.
Charles. Oh, yeah,
Charles
yeah.
is a Siad.
King Charles don't want any part
Is it
of
Charles
being
III?
king.
No.
He wanted to
I
be
don't
the
know what he is.
queen's brother forever.
Yeah. Oh,
He could just do whatever the hell he wanted, no responsibility.
Exactly.
And now he has jobs.
Exactly.
He's
Doesn't
like,
really
I
have a
don't wanna
job
do
now. He's
this.
just go to
so
meetings.
that's
And
why
he doesn't want to go to meetings.
Put on a tiara like
He
a
wants to
queer.
go to brothels.
brothel where there's little children.
Whoa!
Oh, it's true though.
That's
is
the
true.
royal family we're talking about. Dude.
Perverts.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I do find that quite interesting.
Bear me, sir.
That all of the Canada talk, and then Prime Minister is going to step down, and then Trump is going over to England to talk to the royal family again.
And then Trump said,
And Dan.
as soon as he becomes president, the Gulf of Mexico will be called the Gulf of America. You said that at Mar-a-Lago today. I was like,
I love that.
we're so back.
I love that because if you look at it, it truly is the Gulf
Gulf
of,
of Mexico.
of America. The whole Gulf part is
It's about
is,
3/4 Mexico, quarter America.
Well, I mean, I think the fact that Florida makes a little scoop into it makes
Well,
it a Gulf.
it's Florida, Alabama, all the way to Louisiana
Texas.
to Texas.
yeah,
But then it's Mexico, Mexico, Mexico,
yeah,
Mexico,
but
Mexico,
that's
Mexico.
just their eastern seaboard.
It's
It's a Gulf
more
because of the
Mexico.
United States, though.
It's more Mexico.
because the U.S. part is like the northern edge,
We're
Yeah,
this.
that's
They
true.
but
have
then Mexico
this.
goes down and under and back up.
Oh, I
have
guess it
the-
does. I forgot about the Mayan.
Yeah.
Mayan Peninsula.
got
Just
all that.
Cancun there comes up
Yeah.
a little.
Yeah, okay, all right. I still think it's
It's
the Gulf
just,
of
it
America.
was so funny that he said that
I mean, why not?
in a press
Why not?
conference at Mar-a-Lago today.
The cartels are gonna be like, wait a minute.
Excuse me.
Senor Trump.
Senior. Yeah. What else is new? The
Somebody get Donnie on the phone.
I do not drink Modelo. I drink Corona.
Mark, you and I, as small business owners, dodged a bullet with the what is it? The Business Owners Inquiry, BOI. Were you paying attention to that at all? Did you get the emails from the state?
Yeah.
So we dodged a bullet on that. We were all made criminals by the Biden.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
So
That we all had to fill out a form and do this whole thing, and I told you I was not gonna do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we still dodged a bullet.
Nice.
You really dodged a bullet.
I knew it wasn't going to be a thing.
Well, I mean, I was worried about it when the Fifth Circuit Court came out and said, we don't like what the Ninth Circuit said, so we're going to go against it. So then,
So what happened now?
They went back in
so
court.
this is hilarious. So Ninth Circuit Court said that's unconstitutional. You're making everybody criminals before you're making them prove to themselves not to be criminals, but they're making them criminals before they prove themselves. So it's against innocent until proven guilty. So then the Fifth Circuit Court, which is San Francisco, California, Bay Area, that's where they're stationed, they came out and said, no, it's 100% constitutional. We're going to reinstate this. We have the same power as the Ninth, and blah, blah, blah. Turns out that they then got a lot of
Nine's
pushback.
bigger than 5, though.
But they're in
Further
appeals.
from one, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're both the same power as far as Supreme Courts.
Which
They're
way
not
are
the
we going?
Supreme Court, but they're state courts.
North,
How many-
south, south,
is
south,
there-
north.
There's 9. 9 is the last.
There's 9.
And they all have the same power?
They do. They're all regional courts within
This
the United
seems
States.
gay.
They're federal.
Oh, and then there's the Supreme.
then you have the Supreme Court.
Supreme Donimos.
So then the fifth got so much pushback from people in California and all the businesses in California. Like, what are you doing? You're this is horrible. You're making us work extra hard. And their I guess they'll call them their news guy or their PR guy.
The spokesman.
Their spokesman. Thank you. Their spokesman said
Spokesperson, my bad.
spokesperson. The justices never read this IRS bill, so they're gonna go ahead and reread it and make sure that they understand it. And then they came back and in the brief, the head justice goes, so the Ninth Circuit went against that. Normally we're against what the Ninth Circuit does, so we went out against what they did. After we read it, we actually completely agree with them. So they rescinded their.
A bunch of idiots.
It's a
Yeah.
two-party system. It does.
Oh.
It's like there was a vote. Well, I mean, it was something that was in the. I think it was in the House or the Senate the other day, where it was like to deport illegal like sex criminals, and all the Democrats voted against it.
Well, yeah.
It's like, bros, the hell are we doing?
They don't care what the issues
This
are.
goes both ways, though,
They just
because
did-
sometimes
yeah, it's both
the
ways.
Democratic Party's like, hey, this is actually good for America, and it's like, well, it's not my party.
Right. I know.
Excuse me,
Am I
Mr. Democrat.
Wait, I'm not going to get insider trading if I vote against my party. I'm going to have to vote with my party.
That's one thing I do love what
it's all money.
Trump talked
crazy.
about. So he's going to push something pretty hardcore once he's in about the insider trading. So if you are
We'll see.
if you are paid by the federal government, not just if you're a employee working as a senator or anything like that, if you are paid by the federal government, you are not allowed to hold stock in all of anything that you are directly connected with.
They'll easily get around.
I think so too, but at least it's a start. That's what
It's
I
a
like.
start. It's just this.
Because
is-
right now it's
this is-
whatever you want to do.
This is how the government.
Yeah, but
has
right now
existed
they're
for
hiding all
years.
those accounts anyways.
Yeah,
Not really. Well, I mean, kind of.
it's your
Hiding
husband.
it
It's in
enough.
somebody else's
Yeah.
name.
There's
It's a
there's
family friend.
Instagram accounts that are out there following them and saying, "Oh, Nancy Pelosi just bought a whole bunch of this.
Well,
She dumped a lot of this."
It's actually Pelosi's husband now.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
He's one of the best traders in the history of time. Would you?
Super smart dude.
So he's a smart
He's
guy.
so smart.
That guy.
Him and Warren Buffett, top tier.
She doesn't know anything though.
She doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
She doesn't use any of her insider information.
No.
No.
He just sits there in bed next to her, reading his book. She tells him all the things that she's doing, and he's like, over on his computer. sell.
eTrader.com.
Bye.
That'd be a hell of a commercial for eTrader right there.
Yeah, it's just hard to believe that.
Illegal activity.
It's even hard to believe that Trump hasn't profited from it.
Well, and I'm sure, and like
I'm
he,
sure he has.
100%.
like he said himself in the first debates of 2016, they're like, you profit from this too. You do the same. He goes, yeah, because you guys left the loopholes. I'd be stupid not to use them.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
He's one of the only presidents in the last 50 years that lost value by becoming the president of the United States.
Yeah. But
See how many
Only-
Cybertrucks blow up
only
in front of
short
his hotels.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
for a day.
A day.
And then the next day he was like, I'm president, bitches. And they're like, oh.
Time to play ball.
It's going to be interesting. I'm intrigued to see what this year brings to us.
We'll see. Could be crazy.
Yeah, it could be insane.
I hope that mortgage rates go down so I can refinance my HELOC.
Me too, dude. I want to refinance my house so bad.
Yeah. Yep.
I want to put a big old addition on it.
Are you? Nice.
Yeah.
I want to extend the garage forward and backwards,
Okay.
and have the front half garage, back half master suite.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I like that.
You're gonna go through the garage to get to your bedroom.
No,
Hallway?
The current door
Just
to
go
the
right off to the door right there.
garage would be like step down to laundry room, bathroom,
in-betweener.
and master suite.
Yeah. I like that. I like it.
Very
And
nice.
the garage, basically from that door, the right side of that door going into the garage, that there would be a wall back of the garage right there.
Yep.
The ground's flat enough for another 15 feet
Yeah.
that I could do it.
Yeah.
Easy.
Tying in the roof's gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, we have
Nah.
to put a gable front and back.
Yeah. That's all. That's what I
That's
did
true.
for mine.
That's what Jeff did.
Yeah.
Not that bad.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Are you
What
gonna
else?
get a general, or are you gonna do it yourself?
I don't know. Don't know. See what the mortgage rates do.
Yeah.
I did it myself.
Yeah.
I thought
And-
Daratola did some of it.
No, I was the general.
Oh, okay.
You just
I
hired
just hired
everybody
him.
individually.
hired
Yeah, I
him.
hired them all individually.
That's
It was
smart.
better.
Don't pay a general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
You know Manny?
Mm-hmm.
Have Manny frame it for you.
Yeah, I will.
He's solid.
I've
And then
a
I've
good
got all.
framer, too.
I have all the contract.
Well,
I've got a good framer too.
I have a ton of concrete contacts
Between
now,
the
too.
three of us, we have
I know an HVAC guy.
an army of. Yeah, Jeff does know an HVAC. guy.
I know a plumber too.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Oh, good times. No, I'm excited. My HELOC should be going down in percentage here this upcoming January 15th.
Nice.
So I'm super excited about that. But I really want
Did
to,
your mortgage go down this year?
because of taxes going down. Yeah.
Mine too, yeah.
Yep. When did yours
Property taxes.
remature? When did yours go down?
September?
Okay. Mine will be in May. Because
Mine
it's
went
the
down-
month that you buy the house.
Oh,
Or bought
really?
the house. Yep.
Well, that would have been June
Oh, really?
or July. No, July. Paperwork was done
Okay.
in July.
So maybe August. Maybe August is when
Yeah,
you
yeah.
saw that.
Yeah, no, it saved like 70, 80 bucks a month, something like
Yeah.
that. I was like, hell yeah, just
Not bad.
getting a thing in the mail. Your new mortgage payment is this much.
The way that I can tell that it's going to be
Don't know how
different
this works.
is is that I've been
The hell's this?
I think we pay less now.
It might mean we don't have to pay as much. No, I can kind of tell that it's going to be different because I was looking at my escrow account that they like take out of your mortgage payments to pay for taxes and insurance, and I was like, that's pretty high. And I was like doing the math on the months. I'm like, oh, there's a lot. There's going to be a lot left over.
Oh, actually, we got a check too.
You
I
should have
think.
gotten a check.
Yeah,
That's
we
what I
did.
was going to say.
Yeah, we got a check for the excess that we paid.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. So it ebbs and flows. It ebbs and flows.
As the tides.
I was talking to my father-in-law, and he's like, "I've never paid less. I only pay more."
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
And then Christine was like, "Well, double check when you get call me when you get the letter or whatever." And he calls and he goes, "I just got it. I have to pay more." She's like, "I don't know.
Well, his mortgage company's raking him. Then
I guess.
they're like, we have a guaranteed. Maybe he has an APR.
Maybe."
If he has an APR, then they're probably taking the loss and just rolling that into a higher percentage.
His payment when he first bought it, this is a long time ago, you know.
Yeah.
When he first bought the house was like $850 a month, and now he pays over $1,000.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Wow. Wow.
I'm like $1,000.
That's all. My gosh. I don't pay much more than that because I got mine at a good time. But I have a HELOC, and all just paying the interest on that, my total that I'm paying now is close to 2. So that's why I kind of want to get that HELOC rolled in on a good rate.
Yeah.
Drop down my payment to like 17. It'd be nice.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive to live over
I
here.
bought not at a great time.
No.
but I got a good deal.
You got a house, dude.
Yeah.
I got a house,
You got a house.
and I got a deal on it.
Yes, you did.
Like looking like from before we got the house till now,
Yeah.
I'm like always perusing Zillow. There's never anything under 4
No.
ever.
No.
Not in this condition.
No,
Because it was, I mean, you
was-
obviously you needed work, but
it was totally livable.
it was totally livable.
It was pretty gross, but it was livable.
It was
Yeah.
livable.
There's nothing that's
Being able to chuck in new floors and be like, good enough. It's great.
yeah, new paint, new floors,
New
and
paint,
move
new
in.
floors, good to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anything that's under 4 is like you need to frame walls, you need
Yeah.
to put in
Or
cabinets.
I was
and
looking the
plumbing
other
and
day,
all
like
this stuff.
240 grand. I'm like, what is this? It's a mobile home in a mobile home park. Like,
Yeah.
good job. You have a triple wide that you're trying to sell, but it's still a mobile home, and you're still paying the $600 in site fees.
It's crazy.
Like, I can't imagine that.
I know it's crazy.
Gosh, I don't know.
Don't do this.
I worry for my sons.
Yep.
You
we
know?
just gotta find a 20-acre parcel.
We'll figure it
somewhere,
out,
dude.
Jeff. Don't worry. I'm
know.
in the same ballpark as your sons. We're going to figure it out.
I know.
I'm in mom's basement rent free right
You're
now.
gonna, dude. You're gonna
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah,
No,
it'll
I'll be
happen.
fine.
Yeah,
Something always bounces your way at some point.
It'll be fine.
it's true. It's true. I got lucky with the house I'm in. I can never buy that house.
Not now, no.
Never.
Never.
So Zillow,
With the addition, what is it, like 6?
more than that. So
Yeah.
well,
It's huge.
it is lower because Zillow keeps lowering it a little bit. So
Well, because, housing market is crashing, which
Yeah.
is kind of sick.
it's kind of slow,
The actual appraisal is probably $650.
at least. Monica came and gave me an appraisal beforehand, and it was $510. So then after the addition, I mean, they say multiply what you put in times 1.5.
Yeah.
And I put in 140 into the
Dang.
addition.
Yeah, the house is huge now.
Yeah, it is.
It's awesome. Love it.
How many square feet is it now?
Hold on. Quick math. 37.
Mm-hmm. That's big.
A lot of
Yeah,
house.
super nice. Super nice.
With an apartment in the
with an
basement.
apartment in it. Yeah. So we're only living in
29.
3,100. Yeah, actually, yeah, the apartment's like 850.
I would say so.
Yeah. So 2,900 of it, and it still feels big. But basement workout room now. Got a new squat rack.
Nice, dude. Get JJ on that thing.
Boys, JJ's so excited. He came into the room today. He's like, Dad. I'm like, what? He goes, I just weighed myself. And I was like, what were you wearing compared to the last time you weighed yourself? He's like, that's the thing. Same thing. I made sure to put on the same clothes. I'm like, all right. He's like, I gained 4 pounds the last 2 weeks. I'm like, all right.
Kid.
That's good.
How much of that is Christmas candy?
Well, I don't know, right? Like, that's, I mean,
A lot of chocolate last couple weeks.
It's like, well,
still might be
How many
good.
candy canes have you had?
that sounds like a stocking worth of candy.
I know,
4
right?
pounds.
It's all stuck in him. No, so we'll see. We'll see, but I'm excited. I'm quitting my gym membership. I'm just going to work out at home now.
Nice.
You have a nice squat rack?
Yeah. Yeah. Got a full squat rack. We've got like maybe 200 pounds of Olympic weights, and then the squat rack has a cable machine on the back of it. So for that, we probably have about 150 pounds worth to put on
Plenty.
that. Oh, totally.
Well, because you work
Totally.
out at work too, right?
Yeah.
What firehouse are you in?
4s. So I'm out the one that's on the Cooney County Fairgrounds property now.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the new one.
Yep, the new one out there.
Nice.
So
Do they have a nice gym in there?
yeah, super nice. Super nice.
Me and
It's
the
a little
one-
bit smaller, but
The gym in the
Firehouse?
one by Cherry Hill.
yeah, 3s.
That big old mural on the wall in the gym is ridiculous.
I can't remember what it is.
It's like a firefighter with like a sword, like fighting a dragon or something ridiculous. It's so absurd.
St.
Like,
George, but
It's probably
firefighter.
But
it's
if I-
probably supposed to be a take on Saint Florian because he's the patron saint of firefighters.
I don't think St. Florian fought a dragon.
No,
That's
he
St.
did
George.
not. Yeah,
I'm not sure what it is, but
That's
it's
hilarious.
super intense and
That's
it's
awesome.
massive.
this is the firefighter probably
It's like
jacked
floor
too.
to ceiling. Yeah, it's floor to ceiling. It's like 12, 15 feet wide. Well, because I gave him a bid to paint it. Right?
That's right. I
The
forgot
inside.
about that. Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm assuming you want to keep the mural, and he's like, Oh, yeah, just paint around it. I'm like,
That's a lot of work.
wings and all this stuff. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to.
Oh man, that's funny. You're probably better off that you didn't get it.
Yeah.
You know.
I bid it pretty high.
Yeah. Well, the city of Coeur d'Alene, City of Excellence, is not making
The
that
city
much
of
money.
excellence, baby. Come on.
That's what they call themselves.
Yeah, they do.
Bunch of gays now.
But
Bunch of Californians moved up here.
City of
I'm
excellence.
going to get
baby.
involved in politics and make a difference.
They ruin everyone's lives.
And all these Idahoans like, the fuck?
Pigs are so fun. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, stop messing everything up.
A beer's $6.50 now. What are
Oh
you doing?
my gosh. It was funny. So last set that I was on, we were watching the notes, and there was an unconscious down at the treehouse. Where we,
I bet there was. They do not hold back on those drinks, brother.
so this was a fight.
I've
though.
been unconscious at the treehouse.
This was a fight,
Oh, damn.
and it was funny because we all were reading it, and all three of us over at Forest were like, probably mad about the prices.
It's so cheap.
Oh, is it?
That place is
Best
cheap. Yeah.
bar that has opened.
I know
in a
when we went and
long
did
time.
karaoke, that was a ton of fun.
Yeah, that place rules.
I just don't remember what I paid for drinks.
It's
It's
so
cheap.
cheap.
It's
It's
cheap.
so cheap. You can get a double whiskey, which is
Two of
a
those,
glass
one of those.
like this wider, and
Yeah.
it's full
yeah.
for like bullet. It's $8. I'm like, I'm gonna black out.
That's what
A
they want
double
you to
whiskey
do.
for $8 is
I'm
absurd.
like, I was like,
That's insane.
I'll just get like a double bullet. She's like, okay, that'll be $8. I was like,
Did you
okay.
hear me say double? Or?
You say because you poured me a quad and you're charging me $8. Thank you.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Like pretty typically around here, it's 8 for a single and like 13 for a double.
Yep.
Yeah.
13 to 15 for a double.
So the running joke at KCFR is that Station 4 puts the excellence in the City of Excellence.
Oh,
Because we're right in the middle of the City of Excellence.
Sure are. Cooney County Fairgrounds, baby.
Yeah. It's nice. We actually, like, we went to a drug overdose over at the jail, which was pretty funny because we needed access to...
He overdosed in the jail?
Yeah.
like funny hee or funny ha ha.
We had it was funny to us.
Was it because his balloon broke in his butt or
Nope.
what?
No. So as the
Someone smuggled it into a Bible.
so we have been there for an overdose when they're in their own quarters and everything, and yeah, it's literally the butt balloon.
Butt balloon broke. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this one was
Why is it
the
still in your
post-
butt when you're in the quarters?
because that's where you hide it.
Yeah, but they don't search you.
How do you know that?
Because I've been to jail. They give you an initial search before you go in.
Yeah.
They
Toilets
look in your butt.
Do you have toilets in your rooms? In
Yeah,
your
there's a
cell?
toilet
Yeah.
in the little corner.
Well, yeah, why didn't you just go shit it out?
I
don't know.
Maybe he
Anyways.
was trying to and it broke.
That wasn't part of the, oh.
That's
could
probably
be.
what happened. I don't know how he got it past the butt search because they look.
Yeah, I know. So
Cough, please.
this couple, it was a
Bend
guy
over, spread your butt cheeks, cough.
and girl were getting arrested in Post
I'd be like,
Falls.
Are you sure, dude?
I was in holding for 12 hours.
Oh, jeez.
It's swampy down there. Dude.
You're not gonna like what you see. No, this couple was being arrested in Post Falls, and they apparently both had a bag of fentanyl and didn't want to be charged for it.
Juice
so
WRLD.
Boom.
They
Boom.
tried to go to Juice World.
yeah, and then in that process, then once they were being booked, is when it was like something's going on with these two.
Yeah,
what is it?
foaming at
Did
the
they
mouth.
both OD?
Yeah, they both were ODing.
Dang.
So then when we showed up, they had already Narcaned them like 2 or 3 times. But the funny part was that they weren't technically in the county's custody, and there was one Post Falls cop just running all over the place.
Pause, beer break.
And my medic's like, I'm going to need his cuffs off. Like, they're all cuffed behind the back, and we had the male patient. And he's like... he's like, I'm gonna need his cuffs off. And I'm like, hold on, I can't do that. And he's like, what do you mean? And he's like, hold on, we gotta find the officer. And she's just like running around in the background, like trying to figure out what she's doing, where she's going,
Also
who's
for-
going what. And then like, so she's like, yes, you can take those off. So like, take him off, and then they cuffed him in the front. And he's like, I need his arms. Like, I can't have him cuffed. Like, well, he's gonna. It was funny. Seeing my medic being ready to just like,
I don't think a dude who's ODing on fentanyl is going to run.
no, He could barely sit.
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, he was having the hardest time sitting. Like he kept like dozing down with his
Yeah.
head forward, and I kept taking my gloved hand and like putting it on his forehead and
trying to
pushing his head up.
He's trying to get front row at Juice World.
Yeah, he was going there. He wasn't gonna come back
Terrible
either.
joke.
What are you talking about, dude?
It's a horrific joke.
He's trying to see Juice World.
He wasn't coming back, Ben.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Juice World's dead. He's getting front row tickets to Juice World.
Front row tickets.
Terrible.
If you
joke.
OD, you front row tickets to Juice World.
It makes sense.
So
No, I get the link. I just think it's a terrible joke.
so if I
It's a good joke.
been using that,
Can't breathe. I'm going through the exhale. I toss my pain and my wishes in the wishing well. For eternity.
if so
Doesn't sound terrible.
It's not that bad.
so if I have a patient that's ODing and I'm doing a patch to the hospital.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to give like your first little reason,
Code
cause,
Juice
cause.
World.
And that's what I'm going to
This
say.
guy's
I'm going to
trying
say,
to Juice WRLD.
instead of a 19-year-old
First row Juice
male, 19-year-old male that attempted to go to Juice World.
You should say that.
These are his vitals.
Depending on how old the person is, they might giggle.
Well, there is a charge nurse there. I may have had too much beer. I better not say anything.
Yeah, Jeff. What do you,
No, please.
HIPAA.
Let's talk about the charge nurse.
It's
It's HIPAA.
somebody that knows somebody in our family.
I don't know.
Off air, we'll talk about it.
Let's just say
Did she watch the pod?
I got hose in different area codes.
Oh!
Somebody who knows who knows.
Does Mark get it now?
No.
This is I know exactly what you're saying. I'm not going to say it.
You know. Anyways, let's just say that the first time that I brought a patient in, she saw my name, and she was like,
Is her name Sam?
"No." There is somebody there named Sam, though.
Yeah, I know she is. She's cool.
No. Yeah. Anyways, I was like, "What's the matter?" Because she was staring at my shirt. I'm like, "What's the matter?" She's like, "Nothing. Just poor choices in my past." And I was like, "Whoa." Okay.
Tracks.
Juice
Enough
World.
said.
We're going to Juice World.
Oh, boy.
Hopefully she doesn't watch this.
Juice World.
Hopefully she does.
Actually, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, HIPAA. Jeff HIPAA's constantly, by the way.
That's not HIPAA.
Yeah, this person's ODing. His first and last name, his address.
No. It's a lie. It's a lie. I have never
There's
shared.
never any personal deets.
I'm
I've
kidding.
never
Jeff
shared
never
that.
HIPAAs. He's a good firefighter.
I've never shared that.
I do like the use of HIPAA as a verb, though.
HIPAAs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To HIPAA.
Like my girlfriend works at the doctor's office.
Oh
Yeah.
man, she could have so much.
I'm always
dirt.
trying to get her to HIPAA.
She won't HIPAA.
She won't HIPAA ever.
It's too bad.
I know.
The things
Too
we could
bad.
learn.
It's too bad. It really is
Yeah.
too bad. She
Yeah.
does, kind of HIPAA. She'll be like, I saw Gina today.
Oh yeah.
HIPAA.
I don't know if that's
That's not
here.
a
I'll
HIPAA.
tell you.
Not a HIPAA.
Hey, Gino went to the doctor the other day.
Thank you so
There,
much.
see now it's cleared up.
She's,
no, look at HIPAA.
She is pumped about Gina being there and Johnny.
Oh.
Johnny goes there too.
It's so funny. So
Where she
Gina-
work?
Ironwood Family Practice.
Gina went
Dr.
in.
Burns's
Oh, yeah.
practice.
We just
We
went
don't
in
go there.
yesterday for Gina, and Dr. Burns is like, "All right, so
The Burn Man.
I'm not quite sure. So what are we gonna do about the fact that she's growing taller and her shunt? Like when does she go in and get that extended?" And Courtney's like, "You don't know."
You're the doctor.
And he's like, "Well, remember, she's my only hydrocephalus patient I've ever had." And she's like, "Oh." So, like, when they came in, they showed us
This
a
is
cord.
also a question I have, so this is good for me.
It's 5 feet long. The cord is 5 feet long. When they
She's good for a while.
even when she was a baby, so it's she'll never have to get, only in case something happens to her shunt.
What if she's 6'7"?
Well, it only goes for her
What if she's 12'8"?
abdomen. Well, if she's 12'8", then there's something wrong.
Or something very right.
She's got a
Or
lot.
something very
She's got a
right.
lot of growing to do.
Yeah, she's pretty short. I don't
She'll
know if
put
you've
the
seen her recently.
WNBA on the map. dude.
Anyways, no, so they like literally they like wound it, and you wind it a certain way so that it won't create a knot, and then as she grows, it slowly goes up. But they like cut a hole and right inside her abdomen.
Like a fire hose. You can just grab it and
Yeah.
pull it.
Yeah, there's a certain way to do it.
Yeah.
You know how we used to do it with the paint hose.
Yeah, I know how to do everything, dude.
Yeah,
Just ask me.
we're populists.
Whoa.
Hey,
Hostility.
hey.
Oh, Ben just wanted to get hit by a man.
That is 100% an OL and a PA.
It's a, I believe.
There's no touching on this podcast.
Scoreboard? What? That was on camera, dude.
There's a diagram.
Hand check. I'm up here.
Oh,
Could
could have been
Your
me.
hands. Yeah, scoreboard. That was one OL and one PA
Yeah,
at the
100%.
same time.
Yes, I'm winning.
It's a double.
But
This is the bench of champions.
If you
Let's
didn't
not
want him to
forget that.
touch you like that, you wouldn't dress like
No,
that.
Big Mark over here. Let's not forget that. Big Mark over here. I could eat so much pizza. Blah, 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 blah. Stacks it like a sandwich. What is this, amateur hour? What the hell is he thinking?
The hell? That's what I said. That's a bold move, Cotton.
He saw he was a
Perhaps.
slice behind. He said, I need to do something different here.
I know.
Yeah. Then he did the triple sandwich.
Triple
did.
sandwich at the end was desperate.
It was a good move.
It was a
though.
good move, though.
But I
was
saw
making it.
I saw you do that, and I had 2 slices left, and I was like, I can just cruise through these because that's a lot of chewing.
It was a lot of chewing. Chew on these nuts.
Ew, dude.
Sorry. Anyway,
hell is
have
wrong
any
with you?
closing thoughts? Closing ideas?
I mean,
Go America.
the America rules were number 1, obviously.
Obvious.
Saquon Barkley might be the greatest of all time.
He's good.
He
Could have stomped his way into the Super Bowl.
could have been if
Third
he
best
played.
running back of his generation.
Yeah, he is.
Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry.
Christian McCaffrey is not that. He's 5th or 6th at best.
Of all
You
time
can't be
or
that
his
injured.
generation.
Of his generation. You can't be that injured and be best. Can't play half of your career.
Saquon Barkley's been injured a ton
Dude,
too.
not that much though. He was on the Giants, dude. Give him a break.
He was just opting out.
He needed a good.
Tweak my knee.
You know what
off
he
of the
needed?
season.
You know what he really needed?
What?
Nick Sirianni. Woo! That boy can coach, son.
Nobody needs Nick Sirianni.
2015 yards.
I
First
need
year
Nick
with the Eagles.
Sirianni like I need cancer.
Nick Sirianni needs himself.